Good morning and welcome back to our YouTube channel.
If you're new around here, we're currently converting our 100-year-old barn into a beautiful little tiny home. It's definitely turning out to be a labour of love. It's a massive project, but we're excited to have you guys on board following our journey from start to finish.
Yeah, we read all of your comments and some of you come up with the best suggestions, so thank you so much for commenting. We really do appreciate all of your input, and this week is not going to be any different. There's a whole lot of hard work to happen. We're the Indie Project, Bee and Theo, and we've been living and travelling the world in vans for the past 6 years. We're currently renovating an abandoned stone barn in Portugal to turn it into a beautiful tiny home for us and our cat, Ginjey Bear. Follow our journey from the very beginning as we document the whole process of creating an off-grid home.
It's about 7:10. Kevin's just started the mixer so we can get cracking on the wall because it's so nearly done. We've done about 95%, so the next few days it should be completed. It's my birthday tomorrow. It'd be a really nice present if the wall was completed, but how nice is it looking? It looks like it's always been here. Let's have it a bit quirky. I know it's not perfect, but...
Right, no, but I can level for that step there.
I think it's nicer with it protruding anyway.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying, like if we find maybe in the next batch a nice stone here, or cut one of them ones that fits here,
yeah,
then you've got something where you can walk along there, little channel, step up and out.
Nice. Happy there?
Yep.
There she is, son.
Precise.
Happy?
Yep.
Oh, hang on. Right. Right, tell you what, give me some stains in here and prop this filly up and see what it's looking like. Too high. Try and get this into that groove now then. That's that horrible machined spread. Right, let's see what they're saying now. Where's the line roughly there? Make them nice and comfy. Let's see how far we are away now. Where was it there? Right. I think Theo. Let's go for a height first. Oh, very slightly higher we need to be. Very slightly.
That's pretty good.
He's no bad, is he? Yeah. I think we're no far away at that at all, man. Right, now let's get the root any bit. Aye, just pick round a bit there because it's almost at the height. And I'll see what she's like there.
So this is a super important part of the wall. We've just come around the bend and we're on the home straight now to the wall of the barn, but this little stone here is super important because if this isn't straight, the rest of the wall to the wall of the barn won't be straight. So me and Kevin have just spent quite a while just lining this stone up and making sure it's absolutely perfectly level but perfectly straight as well.
And now it's time for my favourite part of the day. Time to let the chickens out. They are ready. Good morning, girls. You're all girls. They're so happy to be out. They absolutely love it. So the girls are free ranging. Was always the plan. They're so amusing, I absolutely love them. This is only their second day out, but they love the ants' nests and they're just so cute and so fun to watch. So I have got names for them all now. The black one is called Gladys. The scraggly one there behind Gladys is called Mary. This ginger one is called Lizzie. Hey Lizzie! And the super confident speckled grey one is called Betty. And I've got a feeling that Betty might actually be a cockerel, but we shall see. Just look down, I've got a friend. I'd just like to take a moment to thank today's sponsors, which is Squarespace. If you've not heard of Squarespace, it's a brilliant online platform where you can build and design your own completely custom website. It's super simple to use. I did our website because everything is drag and drop. There's loads of templates to choose from and you can customize them to fit exactly what you want. It's been a great place for us to be able to host our podcast, our blog, even our shop. There's so much going on there and it's super simple to use. Now we have a 10% discount for all of our viewers and a 14-day free trial with the code IndieProjects, or use the link in our description, squarespace.com/IndieProjects. Give it a try and build a really lovely website.
I might put it might be a little higher than 2 metres.
Yeah.
But because that's quite a big flat rock.
It's like a nice solid, yeah.
It's a good base for it.
Because otherwise you have to dig out that whole stone, don't you?
Keep going right round to. Yeah, round there.
Around there, yeah.
So the clips that you just saw was Jack creating space for the floating mezzanine to go, because we're going to have the mezzanine floating. It's going directly into the wall, so it makes sense to make the space before the roof goes on, get the mezzanine in there, just the support beam. And it's kind of crazy how hard you can hit at that wall, and it's an old wall and it's just completely and utterly solid.
I'm absolutely shattered. I need to sit down. It's really warm again. Last week we had a little bit of respite because it was only in the low 30s, but today it's like 37 degrees. So what we've agreed, me, Kevin and Jack, for the next few days we're just going to do the morning. So we're going to do half days, so 7 till 11, and that should be a lot easier because we end up, if it's a full day, not getting as much stuff done because it's just too warm and we need more breaks and we need to just hide in the shade. But right now I'm very excited because me and Bee are going to head to our secret swimming spot, and also the wall's nearly done. Tomorrow the wall should be done, but right now I just need to jump in a lake.
You coming in with your socks on?
Everything.
Are you running?
Oh, it's so good. Welcome to our little secret swimming spot where we try and come about once a week, and it's just glorious. The water actually isn't very cold.
No.
But we'll soon find out. Oh, so good. So good. Yeah, there's never anyone here. It's tucked right out the way. And it's so lovely to have this on the doorstep because sometimes you just don't want to go in the plunge pool, and at the moment the plunge pool is empty, so it's lovely to come to the lake and have a nice swim around, and also means that I can clean my clothes. I don't have to actually wash them. Just swim in my clothes, wring them out and get rid of all the dirt.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of terrifying holding the camera in the lake. Look how happy he is.
Don't drop the camera.
I won't, it's so glorious to be in here. This lake gets really deep really fast as well. So if I go any deeper, I'm gonna have to swim, and I really don't want to swim with this, but I need to have some lunch after. Ooh! Desperate for some lunch after this swim. Oh, this feels so good though.
Socks and sandals work even in the lake.
I can't believe you got your socks on. Got a lovely little setup for lunch, proper picnic vibes. I made a salad and I brought some bread and butter, and of course the butter has completely melted. So yeah, hot life vibes. Are you asleep or awake?
I'm awake, just living the dream. Oh, it's so lovely. It's just the right temperature now, isn't it, in the shade?
Yeah.
And Bee's rustled up some food. Oh, so I'm gonna pour some butter on my salad and my bread. But yeah, we've even got chili Doritos, so that's going to be interesting in the morning.
They're exclusively for you, I don't like them. A nice assortment of greens here. Lettuce, tomato, avocado, onions, tomatoes, parsley, all the good stuff.
Somehow I've managed to find the most perfect place to lie down. My bum fits perfectly into this dip in the ground and it's glorious. This is the dream, literally, to be able to do a full day's work before 3 o'clock, come down to the lake and have a nice salad, a little picnic, and just chill out and rest for a little while.
It really is a lovely little spot here, and it's full of nature. When we were here actually a couple of weeks ago, we didn't film it because it was just a random day, but I managed to get it on my phone, so I'll put the footage in. But we saw a snake in the lake on the floor, so we were like, at first I thought it was dead because I'd never seen a snake on the floor underwater. So I poked it with a stick and it was alive, which made me run out of the water because it shocked me. And then as we were getting dressed, this happened.
I feel like David Attenborough should be narrating this.
This is literally wild. Now that is the most David Attenborough thing that's ever happened in our lives. Who knew that there was such crazy wildlife going on in Portugal? It's pretty cool. Maybe next time we come here with the vlog, we'll see one and we can get some proper action shots, but yeah, craziness.
straight on the top with that one next to the board, please.
So I've just been going round in the big pile of stones that we got delivered. We're nearly at the end of that pile right now, and we're going to have another delivery this morning of hopefully some really nice stones ready to build up the walls even higher. But I'm just going around and picking out all these small stones because these are so useful to basically fill in the gaps in the wall. You wouldn't believe how many small stones go in a small gap. It just keeps losing them, and apparently the technical term for this is a swodgers. So you can see on the wall here, this has been filled in to the correct depth, ready for when we do the plastering. So the whole wall's going to have to be filled in like that. So when you do the plastering, you're not obviously having to fill loads of holes as well as plaster. It's just less time consuming, and I can get on with doing that, filling all the holes. So when it does come to the plastering, it's a nice quick process. But this wall's going to look so nice, plastered white.
Guys, look at this. I can't believe the wall is finished. It's amazing.
I'm so stoked. The wall actually got finished yesterday, and yesterday was my birthday, so we ended up not doing any filming in the afternoon. We just went and got pizza, and it was really nice. We also ordered our Velux windows for the barn, which we're very excited about. That was a pretty big purchase, but it's gonna change the whole game inside, letting loads of beautiful light in. We've got blackout blinds coming with us. It's gonna be amazing. Right now it looks like an archaeological digging site, like we're trying to find treasure, and we have actually found some treasure, which I'll show you in a minute. But look at it, it's crazy. It goes so deep.
It reminds me of the barn inside.
Exactly. Basically, this is what the barn turned out to be like inside, and what we have to do is we have to dig all the way down until we hit stone, and then everything that we dug out of the barn, so all of the stone that we dug out of the barn, we're gonna mash it all down into gravel basically and bed it down into here. So this is basically like a big retaining wall to hold it all in. I feel like we should just keep digging and turn it into a swimming pool so we can just walk straight out the barn door. Oh,
Diving board.
and just dive in. But I mean, look at that, we've dug down so far. We've pretty much achieved half of it. I think tomorrow we'll be able to finish the rest. Yesterday was meant to be a half day because it was really warm, but we had a delivery turn up late, so we just kept working, did a full day. It was pretty brutal in this heat, and today's very hot, so Jack and Kevin have left today at about 11, so they'll be back in the morning. But things are going really well, it's looking really good. I'm in love with this wall, it's going to be amazing. And if you're also not sure about what this wall is going to do, I don't know if I've explained, but we're going to have 3 pillars. So there's going to be 1 pillar in this corner, there's going to be 1 pillar in the middle here, just the other side of that door frame there, and another pillar in that corner, and that is going to hold the big roof that comes out and makes our beautiful veranda that's going to shade us from the sun and also keep the rain off in the winter. So some of the things that we found while digging, this is one of them. This to me looks like a rake of some sort, but I can't see where anything would have attached to it to hold the rake together, like the handle, but who knows, maybe we can use this inside the barn as like, I don't know, coat hanger or something like that. And then we've got this. This definitely would have had a wooden thing sticking through it, some sort of like pick to do something with, some sort of gardening tool I imagine. This here, I'm not sure what it is, but it looks like the back of like a thermometer.
It does.
Or something, I don't really know. I'm sure if you know, let us know in the comments, because who knows what that is. And then last but not least, we found a beautiful lock. Look at that. That is off the front, and it's actually burning my hand right now. It's off the front of a chest, and we found the decomposed chest at the front of the barn, and we'd already got rid of that like last year, but that's obviously the lock from it. So no golden coins so far to pay for the actual build, but hopefully they'll be coming up in the next part of the dig.
The wall looks so great. It looks like it's literally been here since the barn was built. It matches absolutely perfectly.
Yeah, it's actually like 95% finished. The last finishing touches will be to point it all, and I think once it's pointed it will all tie it really nicely into the barn, because obviously the whole outside of the barn is going to be pointed as well, so it'll be the same style. It will just look like it's always been here forever.
It has been such a productive couple of days. Really happy with how it's all coming together. I can't tell you how tiring it is, and I've just had a flashback to in the last video. I think I said it's great, I haven't got to do any manual labour. Well, you know that thing that Theo was just talking about, all the digging that was done out the front there, I got roped into that, didn't I? So I'd like to say a big thank you to my past self for making that happen, telling the universe to make me do some manual labour. But yeah, it's great. It's so good to see it all coming together. Please like this video, comment what you thought about it, and make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. We will see you on the next one.